What's up, Taekwondoistas? This is my fifth video on my Taekwondo journey, and today I want to talk about what happens when your body doesn't do what it wants to do and what to do about it. So today I was in training and we were practicing side kicks and round kicks. So Dollyo Chagi in Korean, and I was supposed to do 2 kicks, like one right after the other, and I just felt like my leg wasn't doing it after a while, especially after a couple rounds. Like it just wasn't moving, you know, like do the first kick and then it didn't kick the second time. And I've never really experienced this in an exercise, in a physical activity before. Like with yoga, if you're doing a pose, you might not be able to get deep into it at first, but that's okay. But you're still able to get into like the beginner pose and then move up to the bigger pose. You know, in other forms of exercise, I'm able to do something, but this is the first time, and I've actually heard that Taekwondo is very, very physically demanding. And that's why I started it, to teach me how to, you know, cope and how to handle difficult situations. This was actually the first time where my body like didn't do what I told it to do. And usually I visualize, you know, like I visualize my leg kicking twice in the target, something like that, and it does it, right? And so this was the first time my leg didn't do what my brain visualized it to do. And then I had an issue. I'm like, wow, okay, how do I deal with this new situation? So what I did is I just breathed, because, you know, it's actually quite late in the training session. I was probably very tired, but that's not really an excuse, right? So your body might be physically tired, but the training session isn't all day, you know? I mean, it is a set amount of time, and really most of the physical tiredness of your body is really not accepting a lot of oxygen in your system. So what I did was I started breathing more, and then I started slowing down and balancing. Like I would focus on balancing and then kicking twice, and that helped a lot. And also when I slowed down the kicks, like I did one and then I did the other, that helped a lot, because it told me where to put my body, like where to situate my body. And from there I felt that it felt more natural to turn my hips a little bit more. And so when I turned my hips a little bit more, I was able to do both kicks. So I figured it out just based on feeling, like what feels right and how can I get my foot to the target, basically. And that's what you got to work on. And I think it obviously doesn't happen all in one day. You got to work on it more and more and more. But that just gave me a starting point, you know, and it told me that martial arts is more than just willpower. Sometimes it is willpower as well as listening to your physical body and listening to where it wants to be, and it's all about balance. And I know this is very philosophical, but it actually works in the physical plane. Like if you're balancing your body and you're turning your foot, you know, you have to work on the balance. And once you have the balance, it's a lot easier to do the activity, do the kicks. So if you're going through something in life, for instance, I found this a direct correlation to daily life, in that you're doing something that's difficult and you just can't get it done. Like maybe you have the procrastination and your mind is saying do it, do it, do it, but your body is saying no. Then maybe you just got to look at slowing down and maintaining your balance and breathing and just doing a little bit at a time, slowly, and then picking up the pace. And I just know that with further practice, my leg will be able to go twice, like all throughout the session, without being tired, because other people have done it, you know, and if other people can do it, so can you. I mean, that's just how it is. There are people that are 90 years old starting martial arts, and if they can do it, you know, everyone can do it. There's not a physical limitation, there's not a mental limitation, it's just really mindset. And that's what I've learned out of today's lesson, you know, how to get your body to do what it won't do. So I hope you guys learned something from this that you can apply in your daily life. If you'd like to know more tips on how Taekwondo can improve your daily life, follow my journey of Taekwondo by liking and subscribing this video. Take care. Bye.